Hello everyone and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die Alpha 15.2 World Tour series. My name is Nick. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for joining and welcome to the Keep. At the end of the last episode, at the end of the Castle Tour video, I talked about this bunker. This bunker was the first thing that I built over here when I first decided to make the castle project a thing. When I first decided to build the castle project, this was what I started with, and then I kind of built the pathway to go up top. Then I leveled the buildings, leveled the ground, and started construction on the castle up above. Now, this bunker then expanded out from just this chamber, but this workshop was literally it. This was the first place ever that I did anything in this entire alpha. Can I get into these? Oh, I can. So, funny thing, I talked about it in episode 1, but once upon a time, my game reset on me. When my power supply died, and all these boxes, because I'm this person that comes through here and locks all my boxes, I couldn't access any of these. I had to chop my way into all of them, which was really annoying and really frustrating. I was going to say, are any of these? Oh man, we got a ton of weapon stuff. Alright, but yeah, so this is the workshop, of course. We've got all of our forges. We've got all of our cement mixers working in here. Chemistry station, workbenches, and a TV. There's TVs, you'll notice, all throughout this underground bunker, which we've got one over here. This is basically, surveillance, You'd have your guards that would keep watch on everything. Nothing in the cooler. Just a decoration I bought at the trader. Figured, hey, why didn't they bring some snacks for their shift while they're sitting there working? Got a nice little dining area in here with just one of those red tables with the plants on top of it. And we've also got a mini bike garage. So now, we did this in episode 1 when I, died falling from the tower. But I actually had to come back here because I spawned in the castle. And I actually had to come back here and use this to go to the apartment. So you've already seen that. This goes out to the Arctic Pit Base, which is something that you guys are going to see in a future World Tour video. But yeah, this is where our underground mini bikes were stored. And there's gas and all sorts of mini bike parts. I've got tons and tons of mini bikes in this world. In case you were wondering, we've got another table in here to kind of watch over everything. If we head back through, let's head over here to go to the crew lounge first. Again, all these decorations, all these lockers and stuff, you had to buy them all from the trader. Another TV and water fountains, trash things. We go into the panic room, which is a double thick build here. So we've got 2 vault doors on this, and if for whatever reason this was kind of like the last surviving thing, we've got surveillance monitors and stuff in here. If for whatever reason you were forced back by the hordes to this point, you lock both doors, you get inside, and well, you pray for yourself, I guess. Hopefully you go through the armory first, where you could stop at these munitions boxes, these gun safes and whatnot, and pick yourself up some supplies. We've got like boxes and stuff there. We've got explosives and whatnot stashed away in there. I love all this stuff in here. This is amazing. We head into the med bay, which is where all of our medical supplies are kept in those little crates over there. Lie down on the cot if you're not feeling very well. Remember, in Alpha 15, there was no electricity. You didn't have to wire any of this stuff, so this was not nearly as frustrating to put these lights in here. Now it's really frustrating because you have to make sure everything is wired in to relays and whatnot. And then we head in here to my bedroom, which you guys will remember I spawned in episode 1. Some nice leather love seats looking over the big screen TV, a bookshelf, a beer cooler, because of course my room has a beer cooler, a little desk. This is where my valuables are kept. I believe this is where I kept like all my cash, right? Yeah, we got some diamonds and some other stuff going on in there. And then we've got, there's all of our dukes. All of our dukes. And then, our big, nice, comfy bed, which that design has not changed at all, by the way. They still look exactly like that. We jump over into our shower here, where we've got some bathroom sinks, which I was able to find at the trader. And then just these glass blocks. They actually didn't have shower heads in the game at this point. They do have them now in Alpha 19.3, which is super nice. We head over into the living room, which again, just a whole bunch of decorations. And I mean, granted, this game does not have a ton of options for different decorations or different things that you can really do for decorations. So that's why there's a sameness to some of the decorations when you see a lot of these things. And then we go into our kitchen. If I don't turn my headlamp on, it just says beer here, but it obviously is cold beer here. But of course, we've got no sinks in here because I couldn't find any. I wanted to have sinks on this island here. I wanted to have one on each side of the island in the middle. But sadly, the trader, they just would not stock them. I just could not ever find them. I'm pretty sure most of these cabinets are empty. I didn't really see any reason to ever actually put anything in these. Just got some random shelving over there. Of course, we've got our food crates and some more beer coolers and stuff over in the corner. And then that leads us back over to here, which is just this nice little room over here, which takes us, back up to the castle or to different areas of the keep. I think what I'm going to do, just because, is we're actually going to head outside. We're going to grab a mini bike, and we're going to start heading off in the direction of town. So I can show you guys the original base that I built in this world. And basically the first place that I ever crashed at overnight. The first place that I ever hit away at overnight to basically survive with the zombie hordes. How are we doing? Wait, stop. Get on the bike. I don't trust that. It's very clear. They changed the buttons in this game very clearly because I keep just pressing. Ooh. Do I not have any food on me? I have no food on me. Why do I have no food? Hold, please. Me just trying to get this mini bike out of that castle was a comedy of errors because you no longer steer mini bikes in Alpha 19.3 with WASD, and plus look how sensitive this thing is, how the screen is wildly dipping like that. That's not me doing that. That's just like I'm just trying to kind of just turn the mini bike and go. And yeah, I'm trying to remember kind of organically the way that you do things in this game. Oh my god, it's so sensitive. Oh, please don't drive into the water. Yeah, you no longer control mini bikes or vehicles with WASD, you do it with the mouse. So every time I have to turn this thing, I'm trying to turn the mouse to turn, and not the actual, what is it, the D key, I guess? Yeah. All this is bringing back so many memories, by the way. I just remember all of this so well. And then we're going to be coming down the hill here to a little town. And this was kind of my first town. Like how in Alpha 19.3 with the town with J-Law in it is like my first town. Well, this, as soon as it loads in here, wow, my draw distance is terrible. I actually turned it all the way down to try to save performance. You guys see how well that's working. But yeah, so this town, this was where I did a lot of my early game. Whoa, we've got a zombie. Got another one, too. Got him! Can't believe I actually hit him. I was going to say, did I kill him? I don't think I did. Nope. Took his arm off, though. Come on. Did that not hit him, or did it just not kill him? Does it seem like he's just standing there now? What is happening? Seriously. Well, I blew his other arm off. So I somehow hit both of his arms from that distance, but not his head. Oh, I got a crawler, too. Nurses have not changed at all. Like, if you saw that nurse's, that nurse skin, yeah, that nurse skin has not changed at all. This one's been retired, though. Did I just shoot that right past her ear? Got him. Ooh. But yeah, look at the way these zombie models used to look. I mean, this is what they used to look like. Except for the nurse already disappeared. Ugh, gross. But yeah, this is what they used to do in this game. They used to turn into just this kind of pile of mush. And then you had to search the pile of mush to see if they had dropped anything useful. But I'm not really interested in whether or not they did. I want to kind of get my bearings and see where we have to go here. Oh, hooray! I reached 92. I have 50 skill points to spend. What? Also have 2 airdrops, apparently. Where is my initial base? So we got to go to the top corner of the town and then up here. That is our initial house. That's where we very first started this game a long time ago. And, wow, this thing is just still coasting, even though I let off the gas like ages ago. The way that this thing handles has been completely changed. Like, the way that that thing drives and handles has been completely changed. Can I, like... Yeah, there we go. So, for a stream special for episode 100, day 100 in the game, I should say, I actually came back out to this POI. This was just like a normal house, and I redid the entire thing completely. You can see the basement's flooded with water. But I redid this entire POI completely. I did concrete for the whole bottom layer, and then I upgraded everything on the top to a nice log cabin texture. I built a nice garden out here in the back of the house, which you can see here. We've got our hops, we've got our potatoes, our blueberries, our yucca, and our corn working here. Let's head inside here and just check out kind of the interior. I don't believe I did a whole lot with the interior, though. Like, I stuck, like, a workbench and stuff in here. I never even, like, fixed this floor up or anything. That's still a mess. I did, you can still see this is still curing. So some of this concrete from when I actually did this on stream, I never came back here. So this has all just been unloaded since then, so a lot of this stuff never even cured. There's a gun safe down in this room, I believe, or at least there used to be. Yep, there it is. Still down there. The gun safe was not my addition. That was already here. But yeah, this was where I first holed up. So probably for about the first 2 nights of the game, I hid out here, gathered a few little supplies before I struck out further into the game world. And I decided, yeah, just as a kind of stream special to come back here and just kind of build this place up and make it nice again. I honestly don't know if I put any of this stuff in here or not. I can't remember. But yeah, we've got a nice little kitchen here. Sleepers, again, remember, were not a thing in this alpha. So I don't have to ever worry about coming back here. Like, if I still played this game anyway, I wouldn't have to worry about coming back here and being attacked by sleepers after so long because they just don't exist. Yeah, how about this? There's just a giant hole here. So I don't think, whenever I did that stream special, I think I just literally, however much time I had on day 100, that's as much time as I spent here. When I was done, whether the house was finished or not, I walked away. Like, yeah, there's still parts of this roof that are messed up, that never got fixed up or anything. But yeah, this was the first ever house. The first ever house that I took up residence in the game. And I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. But that's going to do it for another world tour video here for my Alpha 15.2 series. I've still got to show you guys the Arctic Pit base, and I've got to show you guys my original base, where I originally built a base that I stayed in basically until I built the castle. Like, the first 100 days or so within the game, this is the place where I holed up, you know, until I built the castle and until I got that livable and got over there and took care of stuff. This was it. This was where I started, though. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this World Tour series. I really, really love revisiting this stuff. It takes me back so much to just kind of my roots with this game. I get to explore the frustrations that I used to have with this game. I get to kind of relive all of the amazing memories I have of this game. And remember how terrible mini bikes... This thing is so terribly sensitive, like, seriously. It's kind of... I'm kind of having to relearn how to drive it all over again, and I guarantee you when I go back to play Alpha 19.3 again, I'm going to mess up driving again somehow. I just know it's going to happen. But please make sure you like the video. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out whenever I release new content, and I will catch you all in the next episode of 7 Days to Die. Bye!